Another big crowd filing in for Saturday night baseball here at Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Dan, two big-time power arms featured in this one.
Yeah, man, we've got a couple of right-handers that can bring the noise here. Both of these guys, big power arms. Velo plays in the game of baseball. Also, a good assortment of breaking pitches. If these two guys are on, I think you're going to see a lot of swings and misses in this ballgame.
Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Mike Messina, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Derek Jeter, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Vasquez over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
At the plate now, Paul O'Neill. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play at .313. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Two out, nobody on. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3 and 2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings up Tino Martinez. From the stretch, here's the pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. O'Neill leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. All even now, 2-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off.
He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So now here is Jose Canseco looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Two men are on with two men out. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Vasquez has a play, and he makes the play to end the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Dwight Gooden, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Craig Biggio digging in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Biggio.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. The numbers, 282 to start play, 1 home run, and 6 RBIs. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Center fielder going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. Second home run early in the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Stepping in now, Ralph Kiner. As he'll take a cold strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Gooden has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and it's 1-0 Boston. At the plate now is Darryl Strawberry, and he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in.
Strawberry.
Here's the first pitch. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average to start things out at .324. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. Here's the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. And he fouls this one off. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Striding in is Jorge Posada. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And now the first pitch.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Strawberry leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So stepping in is Wade Boggs, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch to him. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. To the plate now, Derek Jeter, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The 1-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The set and the 1-2. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
So now to the plate, Bernie Williams. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled away. The set and the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Ready with the 2-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
3-1, the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The payoff pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Next for New York, Paul O'Neill worked a walk his first time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. 1-0. Here it is. A little bouncer. The 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Verdugo waits on it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Konerko.
The first baseman, Paul.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Hanging changeup laid off for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Rafael Devers comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Next up, Willie Mays. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And it's fouled away. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, get some quick outs, D-roll, then you have a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning stuff.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So here is Tino Martinez as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Martinez.
First pitch on its way. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting. The left fielder.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Into the box, Jose Canseco as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And that misses 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Up high, 2-1 now. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Martinez leads off second with nobody out. Just hung in there on that one.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Here's the 2-2. Fastball just missed above the zone.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
And now, Darryl Strawberry singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And this one's in the dirt, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. A ball and a strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Line, that's a base hit into left field. The throw to the plate. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1.
Up next for the Yankees.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Standing in now, Alfonso Soriano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
First and second here with nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Next, it'll be Jorge Posada, and their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him, and it's belted high and deep into right center. And this is going to find the gap for Posada. Should be extra bases.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kiner's there. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Stepping in next, Derek Jeter, runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. Three runs already home here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 1-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Again, another foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 1. And stepping in, Christian Vasquez.
Leading off
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season
catcher.
contest.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Vasquez is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And, Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Craig Biggio will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Fouled away. Fouled off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Craig Biggio becomes the second out in the bottom of the 3rd. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Here now the 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
The next 3-2. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
A ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
High in the air out to center field. Mays is right there, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 21, Paul O'Neill.
So the next to bat will be Paul O'Neill. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. You can relate, Dan, so what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Here comes Tino Martinez as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Now the 1-0. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Devers is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for the Yankees, but they lead it 4-1. So now into the box is Ralph Kiner. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Popped him up. Martinez in foul ground. He's got it one away.
The batter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So it was a strikeout looking there. J.D. Martinez becomes out number 2 this inning.
Paul Konerko.
At the plate, Paul Konerko. 0-1 the count. Struck out in his first at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Darryl Strawberry.
Now here's the first offering. A 1 pitch on its way. 1-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box now, Alfonso Soriano, as he takes a called strike at the knees. Hits 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2-1. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now,
hit high and deep out to left field. And he's going to make the catch. Oh, and he paid the price for it, too, as he crashes into the wall.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good. But just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
At the plate now, Jorge Posada, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Posada behind a ball and 2 strikes. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the Red
All right,
Sox.
thanks, Heidi. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Devers.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Boggs waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 24.
Now at the plate is Willie Mays. He singled first time up. Swing and a line drive. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Canseco is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
The catcher,
So a runner in
13.
scoring position with 2 men gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Skied into straightaway right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Adam Morgan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 47, Adam Morgan.
Top half of the 6th. Alan Trammell will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. From the stretch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Morgan, 33 years old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice
Now
pick.
batting, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Stepping in once again is Derek Jeter. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The next 1-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Vasquez is after it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Now it'll be Bernie Williams. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Here comes the 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 4-1. Alan Trammell remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Ready now is Craig Biggio, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Xander Bogaerts is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 1-1 the count now. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Ralph Kiner stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And it's quickly 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Paul O'Neill. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 0-1 delivery. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Tino Martinez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next to stand in is Jose Canseco. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
(2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Shoots this one over to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Paul Konerko is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obvious.
Up next for the Red Sox, and third baseman, the player,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike now. Konerko leads off first with one away. Goes the other way as this is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, number 24.
Now at the plate here is Willie Mays. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is as he gets a curveball at the letters but swings right through it. It's 0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. Changed things up on him and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
The 2-2 one more time is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. One left for the Red Sox. They trail it 4-1. Josh Taylor has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38.
And now here is Darryl Strawberry. Lifetime versus Cecil.
Number 45. Cecil Fielder.
Now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 delivery. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Now the pitch. 2-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Next to hit is Alfonso Soriano. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Taylor, a 6'5" left-hander. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throws over to Konerko for out number 2. So next to hit is Jorge Posada. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way as he'll take a look at ball 1. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Ready with another 2-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they lead it 4-1.
Your
Stanton
attention,
will
please.
come on in relief
Now
as he'll
pitching
make his
for the
2nd
New York
appearance of the
Yankees.
season so far.
Number 27.
Alex Verdugo digging in now. He's 0 for 2 thus
Leading
far
off
in this one.
for the Red Sox.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second, and that's the 1st out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball
Second
just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in next, Craig Biggio. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. That's 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Austin Bryce enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Austin. Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Alan.
First delivery to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Derek Jeter. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Bryce, a native of China. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 2-1. Lined back over second, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
To the plate now, Bernie Williams, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. And that misses as well. 3-0. Paul O'Neill waits on deck. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Hard liner toward short, but this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The right fielder, number 21, Paul O'Neill.
Into the box, Paul O'Neill. In there, now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Xander
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop,
Mariano Rivera is
Xander
the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 4, Ralph.
Next
Kiner.
up is Ralph Kiner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Canseco is back near the monster as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Here's
J.D.
J.D. Martinez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. The throw into second. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The New York Yankees led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Dwight Gooden notches his third win of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Mariano Rivera hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight: